On to the introduction for our next speaker. Our third speaker of the day is Mr. Mehedi Reza, Product Operations Manager for the Alibaba Group. He's going to be talking about market insight and opportunity. Mr. Reza started his career in 2003 as a system support expert and worked his way up to being a web developer. The next big leap was when he joined Wunderman in 2009 as their interactive manager overseeing Nokia Bangladesh. After successfully serving at Nokia for 4 years, he took a new challenge and launched his own digital agency in 2013, jointly with Channel I. Since then, he's worked at more than 10 companies on various aspects of their online marketing and social media strategies. And of course, right now, he is in the very impressive Alibaba Group as a product manager for Bangladesh and Pakistan, and his key responsibility is the UC browser. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Mehedi Reza on stage.
Thank you very much, Bangladesh Band Forum, for giving me such an opportunity to speak here today. Well, in the year of 2003, it was an exciting journey for me. I was very proud that time that I was going to play a major role in connecting people to internet. Working for an internet company, I started visiting different office homes with a dial-up modem and prepaid card. I hope you still remember the modem and the screeching sound, that time. And what's happened on the second day of my job, my team leader, he sent me an office to set up their internet connections. And the owner of the company, he was sitting right beside me, observing my work, and was very happy when he saw that I just installed it in no time. So what happened then, he requested me to install an antivirus software into his PC. And, I agreed. I thought, yeah, it's an easy work for me. So I installed the antivirus software for him. And then, what's happened? Suddenly, the PC got shut down automatically. And I was very worried that time. Oh, my God, what's happened? The PC got shut down. So what I did, I was trying to actually restart the PC. And it just gave me a black screen, just a black screen, and a message that cannot get into Windows anymore. And believe me, the guy who was sitting right beside me, he called his caretaker. Like, hey, bring a thick stick and a rope. Not only that, he ordered him to tie me. He ordered me to tie me, and seriously enough, the guy, he bought a thick stick and a rope, and he tied me up. Believe me, he tied me up that time. This is, I'm talking back in 2003. So, and then the guy, well, he was like, in a no-nonsense way, he threatened me. If you don't fix the computer, he will hit me on my head, like this, And yeah, I was very nervous that time, very worried, and I was not taking any chance while he had put both his hands up, holding the stick, and ready to hit me. So what I did, I requested him to make a phone call to my supervisor. And he allowed me to make a phone call. I was explaining everything to my supervisor, and my supervisor was laughing that time at my unbelievable state, So he instructed me to go to the safe mode by pressing F8 key, and then uninstall the antivirus software. And yes, I followed his instruction, and it did work. It did work very good, The computer back to life again. So F8 saved my life that day, actually. And then what's happened, the guy, the owner, actually, he was laughing. Oh, my God, he was laughing. And not only laughing, he untied me, and he got me a bottle of Coke, as if nothing had happened before. And we were friends again, the way he was talking, we were friends again. So, they say there are only two ways to live your life. One is nothing is miracle, and the second one is everything is miracle. To me, that day, the second one applied in the form of 3 small words, which was press F8. It saved my life, actually, So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mehedi Reza. I am the product manager of HUAWEI Alibaba Group. And you see, I'm still alive today, and I'm very much sticking. You can see that. Well, I've come a long way since that day. Since 2003. And what have we seen, actually? What have we seen since 2003? We have seen a rapid growth of internet penetration all over the world, and of course in Bangladesh. In 2003, we just had 280,000 internet users. And now we have more than 64 million internet users, which is almost double from just last 4 years ago in 2012, if you can see. Excuse me. And 94% of these people are connected to internet through a mobile phone. Urban, these days, if you can see, urban people is increasing day by day. 34.2% Bangladeshi people now live in urban area. And the median age is 26 years now in Bangladesh. Along with internet, the penetration of mobile services also increasing these days, So we have almost 129 million mobile users in Bangladesh, which is 80% of the total population. At the same time, the smartphone sales are rapidly increasing day by day. So last year, as of last year, 2015, we just had 7.5 million smartphone users. And now, actually, in 2014, we just had 40 million only, so which was double from 2014. So what I'm expecting, by the end of 2016, we'll have around 15 million smartphone users in Bangladesh for sure. And the mobile is very interesting topic now these days in Bangladesh. It's very much, go to device now. If you go out and just stuck in the traffic, maybe in the CNG or taxi cab, you see people are fidgeting with the phone, People are fidgeting with the phone. And not only that, we have application. We have apps that do almost everything for us. We have app for ordering food, to buying ticket, even posting videos on social media. Not only that, we have apps for monitoring traffic, so you can plan your route in Dhaka city. So what actually people are doing on their phone, The first, they are doing social networking, to searching for new information, watch online videos, look up directions. At the same time, they are researching potential purchase. And a research recently conducted and said that most of the Bangladeshi users, they use they use Android on their smartphone, and they spend 3 hours a day. On average, 1 to 5 apps used daily, which is very good. It's increasing day by day. Social media, talking about social media, this is very interesting. I know everybody loves social media, especially in Bangladesh. People love to talk about social media. So what's happened in 2015? There's so many things happened in 2015, worldwide actually. YouTube that challenged Twitch. I hope you know about the Twitch. Twitch is a gaming video platform that where the gamer, they can publish their video, So YouTube challenged Twitch in 2015 with their gaming audience. In the same time, Snapchat and Instagram, what they did, they have come out with new feature in 2015. And Snapchat and Pinterest, they have done some work on advertisement in the same year in 2015. So you can put your advertisement there. At the same time, Twitter, they killed their own API in 2015. So there's a lot had happened in 2015 globally. How about in Bangladesh? In Bangladesh, you see, We have more than 23 million Facebook users now. Yes, this is very, very good things, you know. We have more than 80% male users and 20% female. And talking about YouTube, if you know that today, YouTube is the #1 most visited website in Bangladesh, which means people go to YouTube more than they go to Google and Facebook these days. So that means, you know, video is going to be the future, for sure, what I think. So 4 out of every 10 millennials use YouTube at least once a day. In the same time, 20% millennials consider YouTube content is very interesting and relevant than the TV content. So actually, the audience, what they're doing on social media, they're doing so many things on social media. You know, they're sharing, they're posting videos, they are uploading picture, they are making comments, likes, so many things they are doing, you know. If you can see the snapshot, it says they click the like button. Most of the users, they click the like button. Yeah, the same things I do also. And after that, they watch video on Facebook, you know. But as a marketers, you see at the bottom, they already started following new brands and also product, which is very good for marketers, you know. That means they are looking for something online to buy, maybe, or maybe they are looking for something, some information, before they buy something, actually. Well, this is very interesting, you know. We search so many things in Google. Every day we search so many things. Whatever we need, whatever we don't know, we just search it. So if you see since 2013 till 2015, what people are searching for? They are searching for the education content. If you see, they are searching for result for the SSC and HSC the most. That means they don't want to go to school and college anymore to find out the result. They want to stay back home and just search for the result. In the same time, they are looking for sports content, which is cricket. Also, entertainment. One interesting thing, if you can see, classified site is getting popular day by day. That means they are searching. You see, they are searching bitler.com. So that means they want to sell something, or maybe they want to buy something. It's getting popular in Bangladesh. Okay, how about digital marketing? Like people in Bangladesh, digital marketing, the keyword I'm saying here, like people searching with the digital marketing keyword so many times these days. You see, it's gradually increasing day by day. So now, what that means people are more interested in digital marketing, for sure. Okay, how about the buying things? What people are searching, the buy with the buy keyword here. You know, like if you see, these days, people use this keyword, buy keyword, and it's rapidly growing day by day. That is a very good sign for us. That means they are very interested to buy online, for sure. And actually, I don't want to offend anyone who come from television industry. This is just, I want to give you a snapshot. People are getting less interested on television these days. You see, the trends in Google search using television keyword, it's decreasing day by day, not increasing. So that means people love to watch something, probably on social media, probably on YouTube, probably online. Okay. You know, in 2013, 2012, it was 2012, actually, I was working for a company, agency, and my job was to go to different company for get the business, actually. And I used to do the pitch presentation, and my main priority was to convince them to spend some money on digital back in 2012. And I've been hundreds of companies. I just convinced three companies, you know, just to spend some money on digital back in 2012. And I failed to convince them. And the same thing I heard from them, they said, they want to spend money on billboard. They want to spend money on television, TVC. That is the thing they used to say at that time. These days, today, I'm standing here, we can see that most of the people now is spending, especially most of the company, as a marketer, as a brand, they are spending money on digital. Even the small and the medium enterprise, they are also spending money on digital. That is a very good sign. And telecom sector, they are spending money on digital the most. Grameenphone, they are doing very good, followed by Banalink and Robi. Apart from telecom, classified website and FMCG also now is spending money, And talking about publisher, now you see we have so many online portals in Bangladesh, so many news portals. Some we know, some we don't know even. And interestingly, they have formed some digital marketing department in-house, which is very good. So that means they want to reach their audience, they want to reach their readers, maximum readers actually. And they are doing very good, especially I will talk about NTV. NTV formed last year. NTV is just a television channel. So they just formed their online version last year. And in 1 year, they have ranked 32nd as per Alexa, which is very good. So what I'm trying to say here, to especially all the television or publisher, they should come on digital. It's not like they need to come up with just a website. They need to work on this thing. So this is very interesting slide. There's so many trending out there, even in China, in USA, in Europe, there's so many things happening out there. There's so many technology being introduced, already. But it doesn't mean we need to adapt all the technologies, We don't need to adapt all the technologies, actually. But actually, we need to find out the relevant, what is relevant, actually. Today, I found actually these are the technologies, these are the channel, the other part of the country they are using, like marketing automation, content marketing, social media, all those things, IoT, paid search. Some of these we are working on in Bangladesh. We are doing very good. But one thing I want to put it up, which is marketing automation here in Bangladesh. No one doing, actually, personally, I don't know, maybe I'm out of this market for a long time. Probably, I've seen only Bitloy.com. They are doing marketing automation. And I want to give you an example about marketing automation things. So, in marketing automation, what they do, when you search something online in Google, and then if you go to Bitloy.com, probably you are looking for something, the one you searched before in Google, it will show you on the Bitloy.com page. Not only that, when you leave Bitloy.com and you go to Amazon or somewhere else, Bitloy.com will still follow you and show you the same content you've been looking for the first time. So this is what we are not doing, Okay, let me talk about opportunity a little bit here. There's so much opportunity here in Bangladesh. I will start with social media marketing here. In social media marketing, this is a very interesting topic. We always think social media is a marketing medium, but I don't think it's a marketing medium anymore. It's sharing medium. And why I think it's sharing medium is because if you see your audience, they come to social media to share everything, to share their emotions, to share their feelings, share what mobile they like, share what bands they like. Even they share selfies with cow. You see, I've seen that they call it coffee. I've seen some company, they have done some campaign, like you have chance to win something if you submit your selfie with cow. So I want to give you my suggestions. Since I've been working on social media for some brands, I want to give you some suggestion here. Before we publish anything on social media, we need to ask something ourselves, which is who are we engaging with? Actually, we need to understand our TG. We need to understand our audience. Sometimes we just depend on the agency to come up with the idea. Of course, the agency will help us to come up with the idea. It doesn't mean that you will fully depend on them, because you understand your TG much more better than anyone else. At the same time, what channel are we using? In social media, there are so many channels, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, so many things, It doesn't mean that you have to go or you have to design any campaign for every channel. Maybe the campaign you are designing, maybe the TG you will find in Facebook. So you should stick with the Facebook, not in YouTube. And also, at the same time, you need to find out the objective. What objective you have? There are so many objectives you can have. You can sell something. Maybe you can dive your users to your product page, product landing page. Maybe you can expect some calls, phone calls. Maybe you want to reach some traffic, so many things, So you need to define your objective. In the same time, you need to come up with the content. These days, I've seen people are putting so many content. It's very good. Good content doesn't mean it's relevant to your audience. Content that you need to come up with which should be relevant to your audience, not the good content I'm talking. It should be interesting content that should be relevant. And finally, I would say the measurement. One thing, without measure, if you can't measure your campaign, that is not digital. If you don't know how to do analytics, if you don't implement the analytics thing, that is not surely digital. So you have to, this is the main things, you need to focus on the measurement. Yeah. So, actually, since I have very short time, I will skip this slide. This is all about social media. One thing I want to introduce, Facebook Messenger for Business, they have introduced this product. Why they introduced this product? To connect to your audience directly, one-to-one, This is very good tools. You should use these tools. And also live. These days, I'm hearing so many negative talk about the Facebook Live. But, it's good that people are using Facebook Live. We can get benefit out of it. Sometimes, we should create an event, maybe campaign, to show live product, among your users, so they can see, they can feel your product, and they can make choice, and you can dive them to sales, actually. Influencer marketing is relevant in Bangladesh. Even in China, they are doing so much influencer marketing these days, Like even Nike, they pay Tiger Woods and some other athletes to reach their right audience. Word of mouth is still relevant in Bangladesh, for sure. You can just hire someone and you can pay someone, who knows your TG and they can reach easily your audience. This is very interesting, identity-based pay-per-click marketing, excuse me. This is Google, what they introduced. Actually, we know the Ppc campaign, okay? This is something like you identify your audience and you want to reach someone. Maybe you want to reach me, myself, Mehedi Reza. And you can send the content, the advertise, you want to push, and directly to me. It's now possible in Google PPC. So what you have to do, you just have to have some list of phone number or maybe email address. You just upload it into Google System AdWords, and you just run it. It will go directly to your audience who sign up with the Google, maybe YouTube, maybe Gmail, anything. It will show on their page. The IoT things, this is the big things, actually. The conversation now is happening everywhere in this world about the IoT, the Internet of Things. The market is not ready for sure, but still we can make ourselves educate on this topic, and make ready for the future. Because some people, they believe in the future, by year 2020, there will be more than 100 billion connected devices. So we need to educate ourselves in this field. Okay, so marketing today is not a new game, actually. It's totally new. People are shifting. Your audience are shifting. Even the technology is changing. Your audience behaving different, you see. So it is your time to get rid of the old marketing practice and step into digital world for sure. And in the same time, I would say, actually, I want to conclude my talk today here, since I don't have enough time. I want to conclude, since also you people like Jack Ma, because I'm from Alibaba Group, let me say something about Jack Ma quote, Jack Ma says, never give up. Today is hard. Tomorrow will be rose, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions or if you have anything, if you want to see me personally, if you want to talk anything, you just let me know. I will get back to you for sure. Thank you very much. You have a good day ahead.